Good evening, people. Okay, welcome to my first ever Twitter live stream, or X live stream. Alright, so let's get started, y'all. Alright, so we're gonna light the candle. Today we have a purple candle. This is for the crown chakra. Alright. The crown and the third eye chakra, actually. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I invite in our higher selves to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you, higher selves, for being here with us. Thank you for keeping us, for putting us in front of the people who we need in the next 24 hours. And thank you for putting the people who need us in front of us in the next 24 hours. That includes 3D, that includes 4D, that includes 5D, and that includes social media. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now is the time to put in your special prayer request with the Most High. Thank you, Most High, for hearing our prayers, and thank you for redirecting us if we need to be redirected. I invite in the ancestors to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you, ancestors, for being here with us. I invite in the guardian angels to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you, guardian angels, for being here with us. Thank you for keeping us safe, healthy, and sane for the next 24 hours. All right, let's jump into it, guys. So, as I was saying in my last live stream, on this, well, we need to make peace with the past, okay? So today is September 5th, 2025. So, let me get started here. So, I've been being called to talk about when I first moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, from Los Angeles in 2016. And yes, we are checking on the overall energy for this day, September 5th, 2025. So I moved here. Where I am to Wilmington, North Carolina from Los Angeles. And so some of the last things I did before I left LA that time was I hiked 2 mountains, okay? I'm just going to talk about the last one I hiked. I hiked Mount Baldy, which is actually an incredible mountain to hike. It was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. I hiked it in September, in like mid-September, so there was no snow on it. I don't recommend hiking it in the snow. All right, let's see what is the overall theme. Okay, so today we have Manolo Blahnik reversed. So, okay, let me tap into this message. So as we can see, like today we are getting down to business. Okay. Today we're getting down to business. I do have to say, like, for me and anyone who hears this, we are under pretty severe attack, psychic and spiritual, and maybe even physical attack today. So just, you need to accept it. You need to accept that, okay? And you need to take precaution, okay? I have some protection today, okay? That I got some protection from. This is a bullet bottle opener from the Quartermaster, which is a Michael, my good friend, owns. That's down the street from me. So I have my protection going today. I got it going on today, okay? So just, look, I am a pacifist. I have never touched a gun in my life, and I never will. So just, but I believe in having amulets of protection, okay, that can help us. So just, take the necessary precaution, all right? Get yourself a protective amulet. Burn a black candle if that's what you need to do, all right? But, tap into your spirit guides, tap into your ancestors, all right? And just look to your support network, okay? Call in your soul family who was meant to be here on earth to protect you, okay? Call in your guardian angels, that type of thing. It's a serious day. Today is a serious day, okay? Today is pretty somber, all right? So just manage to keep a light heart, all right? Manage to keep your heart good and light. Okay, so what else do we need to know about this day? September 5th, 2025. So yeah, I love to summit mountain peaks. And I do, okay, this card just flipped out at us. So we have the 9 of Cups, all right? So as you can see in the 9 of Cups, well, not so much in this one, but see how there's no flowers and the leaves here are a little wilty? Well, here's the thing, is that today we are letting go of emotional basically emotional comfort strategies that are no longer serving us, okay? Today we are letting go of the old narrative, the old ways of being in your life that weren't for your highest good, and you are letting go of those, and you're opening up to a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself, okay? You're upgrading. You are upgrading yourself. We are upgrading ourselves today into the next level of emotional adulthood. All right, so what else do I need to know about this day? September 5th, 2025. All right, let's see. Temperance, okay? The angels are here, okay? Just, if you've been under attack and, like, it feels like your life is over, I want you to I want you to breathe in a big breath. I want you to breathe in a big sigh of relief, okay? I want you to realize that the angels are here, okay? Temperance. Healing is here, all right? We are protected. We are safe, okay? Know that. Okay. But yeah, hiking Mount Baldy was like... Okay, how can I even describe it? How can I even describe this? So Mount Baldy is in Los Angeles County, okay? And so the reason, well, first of all, I do love climbing mountains. It is like one of my favorite, I just love it. I love summiting peaks. And so one of the reasons I had to hike Mount Baldy was because before I left LA to move to Wilmington, North Carolina, is because I wanted to get to the top. I wanted to get to the top of Los Angeles. I wanted to be at the top of LA. And Mount Baldy is the highest peak in Los Angeles County. So I've been to the top, okay? In terms of Los Angeles, I went to the top. I was at the top. I was at the highest peak in LA. And boy, was it windy. Boy, was it windy and desolate. A very windy and desolate place. But yeah, I took a photo. The photo evidence of that is on my Instagram. So that was cool. Okay, so this card's popping up right away. But I'm gonna shuffle a little more to see if it comes up again. But it's the Seven of Cups reversed, which off the cuff means out of options. So for us who are under heavy attack, we may feel like we're out of options. Okay. And that's why we're doing Twitter live streams now. We're doing Twitter live streams now. But that's okay, you know. We still have options left. We still have options. Just there are people who wanted us to feel cornered and trapped. Look, it's all right. That's the card that you saw me shuffling. That's the card that wants to come out. Just know that we still got options. We still have options, man. If you feel like you're at a dead end in your life because there's other people are out there maligning and attacking you, just know that, no, they're the ones, okay? They are the ones, all right? Oh yeah, and for people who are watching this, who want me to feel like I'm too confident right now, I feel too good about myself. Well, I love myself. I love myself, okay? So, go ahead and hate me for it. Go ahead and hate me for it. I love myself, alright? I don't hate you back. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, okay? Your pain is seen, felt, and heard, okay? Alright, we have the Six of Wands here coming up. Oh no, sorry, this is the Six of Swords. Just know that the better it gets, the better it gets. We have moved to new territory. We are covering new territory, okay? We summited the peak and now we're off to the next. We're off to the new, okay? So give yourself a hug, pat yourself on the back. Okay. So let's see. What do we need to know about this spiritual attack? What do we need to know about this spiritual attack that we are in? What do we need to know? This is the mystical Lenormand deck. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this spiritual attack that we are under? Okay. The ship. 3. Okay, just know that our ships are still coming in. Our ships are still coming in. Hold on, I'm going to read from the book for this one. Because this has really great, this is the Fairy Tale Lenormand. And it has really great retellings of fairy tales in it. Hold on. Okay. So, here we go. It says, ship, travel, new ventures, foreign investments. This magic boat helps a young boy embark on a fabulous journey. He saves an old man who gives him a boat that can grow from the size of a toy to a large vessel. Our young hero gathers up animals who helps him on his many journeys and even save his life. The evil emperor is defeated when all the creatures band together. To honor the animals, you can find the cat, the ant, the bee, and the crane on our ship. Here is foreign commerce personified. The direction of the boat is important. The cards in front of the bow, that's the front of the boat, tell you how your ventures will go. It is said that when this card turns up, travel is imminent. If it is in a reading about a business matter, think, my ship is about to come in. Be aware if the ship is pointed towards ill-aspected cards, as this could indicate you are heading into risky business. You should be prudent about your choices for business partners if the cards are not favorable. All right, so right away I'm getting there was a group of people who have been attacking you because it takes a whole nation of millions of people to attack me and people like us. So who won this fight? Who won this battle? Who won this battle? All right, just to clarify the ship, let's ask the Italian folk cards of destiny. What's up? Let's ask the Italian folk cards of destiny. What's up? Okay. All right, here we go. We have the 6 of Hearts, which, so you can see, there is a picture of a man. Looks like he's trying to rob a nest. Okay, he's trying to rob someone's nest here. But these have specific little meanings from them. Let me see. Okay, we have, says, nostalgia about the past could arise in your heart and make you volatile and lonely. Nurture little daily joys. Bury old grudges and pay off your debts. A party awaits you. Don't stand on the sidelines. All right, but look, there are people out there who are trying very hard to rob you, to rob your destiny swap with you, okay? Just know that, no, it didn't affect you at all, okay? Yeah, maybe in their little puny brains, that's what they think, but no. Being the villain looks good on us, okay? We're good. We are good, okay? And there's a party still waiting for us, okay? So, jump right in. Jump on in. Okay. So, all right. Now we have a direct message from your special person, okay? So this is going to be a direct message from your special person, okay? So we had one just jump right out on us. Okay. All right, so here it is. It's the moon. It says you'll know who your special person is. It could be one of your guides. It could be someone you're in a relationship with. It could be a child. It could be a parent. So this is what they say. They say, I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking the worst case scenarios. I know most are illusions, but they feel so real. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's ask the Symbolons. This is the Symbolon to please clarify more about this kind of like attack that we're under. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you so much. Okay. Uh-oh. Guys, it was some kind of organized religious cult, okay? Just know that, or it could be the oligarchy, the tech bros. It could, but any kind of organized cult movement, all right? That's what's been maligning us, okay? Well, you'll never get me to stop blasting. That's a quote from one of my favorite musical artists, Immortal Technique. So, all right. So let's see. Let's inquire. What is the primary alchemical operation for us on this day, September 5th, 2025? On this day, September 5th, 2025. Okay. Spirit. Oof. Okay. My first. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is let's read more about this. Let's nerd out together and find out what this card means. Well, I'm honored. I just want to say I just feel so honored to have been to be at the level that I've reached in terms of my artistic importance in the world. I've reached a high level, okay? But anyway, that's just a side note. I'm honored, people. I'm honored. But here I have Spirit, Phosphorus. Be your own spiritual alchemist and change what is base into gold. I will embrace my true self, releasing my potential so I can live my best life. Says sometimes anxiety takes hold and we feel trapped or inhibited. We lose our zest for life. Take a deep, steadying breath and imagine your spirit is sleeping soundly in a secret box buried deep within you. To reawaken your spirit, you need to unlock that box. Your negative thoughts are getting in your way and stopping you from opening the box and living your best life. Send your breath around your body to find the key. When you find an obstacle, an anxious thought blocking your path, slowly release your breath and banish it so you can continue the search for the key. You are now starting upon a new course of heightened awareness to unveil your purest self, thus allowing you to live in the moment freely and without obstruction. As you banish the last negative thought holding you back, the key is revealed to you. Inhale as you turn the key, exhaling slowly as you open the box, releasing not only your breath, but your true spirit. A controversial potion. A spirit should be free to fly, not confined in a little glass prison. However, some spirits are lost and need a little encouragement to find their way in the dark. Interesting. Interesting, y'all. Interesting. Okay. All right, so now we're going to check in with the ancient Egyptian gods. All right, so what ancient Egyptian god is showing up on this day, September 5th, 25 for me and my collective? What ancient Greek god is showing up? Sorry, not ancient Egyptian. Sorry, okay, we have this one. Okay, we have... Okay, we have resourcefulness. Hell yeah! I'm resourceful as hell. We have Bastet passion. Okay. follow my passions, all right? That's why I've summoned in Mount Baldy, okay? And we have justice, all right? Justice is coming, all right? Justice is coming. All right, let's see who's next. Okay. This is a Kyle Gray Oracle. Okay, so what healing, unconditionally loving spirit guide wants to come through the cards for this Twitter live stream on September 5th, 2025? Okay. Diana, focused intention. Nice. It says, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. All right. We still got it. We still got it going on. We got it going on major league, okay? I'm in the major leagues, all right? I love myself. I'm sure many of you who will listen to this are also can identify with that. They can identify. All right, so what do the fairies of destiny want us to know about this day, September 5th? What is the destiny portal message from this day? Okay, we have bewitching. Okay, nice. It just means you can get what you want. Use your charms wisely. Just use your charms wisely, okay? What you want can be yours, if it isn't already, all right? But if it already is, just clap. Throw your hands in the air. Okay, it's that easy. All right, what do we need to know from the deep, dark, dangerous oracle for this day? This beautiful day, September 5th, 2025. What do we need to know? What do we need to know here? Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Okay. That's too many. All right, let's just get one for today. Because I'm going to read from the book for this. I'm going to read from the book here. All right. Ooh, we have Mischief Puka. All right, let's read from the book. Let's see what it says. This is number 44, Dangerous, Mischief Puka. All right, let's see. What does the Mischief Puka have to say to us? Okay. All right. So, it says, you can be both playful and earnest. Be upfront with your intentions. Beware of people who you know are not being transparent with you. Lying by omission is still lying. Honesty is the best policy. Build playfulness back into your life. The Irish puka is one of the deftest shapeshifters within mythos. It can easily change between the forms of almost any animal, from something large like a horse or a wolf to a raven, fox, or rabbit. These creatures, though, always have dark fur and a shining, sleek appearance. The puka can also change into more humanoid shapes like a goblin or a human, but usually the ears are a giveaway. They always remain furry and animalistic. Pukas have a reputation for being mischievous and generally not lethal, although there are some rare stories that paint them as the latter. In some counties, the puka is welcomed and even courted, and in others, feared and not encouraged. Puka Day is the 1st of November, the day after Samhain, And as such, any food still in the fields on this day is considered fey blasted and is offered to the puka. One of the most common stories is of riding pukas and the puka changes into the form of a beautiful black stallion and encourages a human to ride it. Sometimes the animal might be a black goat or bull, but there is an invitation to ride. The human gets on what looks like a sweet and gentle animal and then gets the ride of their lives. Sounds like YouTube. The puka rears up, jumps in the air, and runs flat out with the poor, terrified human trying to hold on. Unlike selkies, the puka will not drag the human into their lair to kill them or drown them. They just want to enact some mischief. The puka has the power of human speech and sometimes uses this to warn a human they like of a danger to them. I'm a puka warning you to danger. You're under attack, okay? One myth describing this benevolence involves a puka in rabbit form being attacked by dogs and a young human saved it. The puka is released in safety by the tender-hearted boy, and the puka is grateful. The boy does not know that this black rabbit he has saved is indeed a puka. One day, the young boy is traveling from one farm to another and does not realize there is a robber on the road. The puka hops out to the boy and begins to speak in a human voice. The boy is afraid, but the puka is able to calm him and warn him about the robber ahead. The boy turns back and is able to tell some adults, and the robber is scared off. Another example of the puka as a protective entity is when it intervenes if a human is about to come in contact with a nasty spirit or the source of bad magic. In myths such as this, the puka reveals itself and its special name to the human to prove its goodwill. In many Celtic and Scottish stories of the Fae, no magical creature will reveal its name to a human, as there is a belief that knowing a creature's true name can give the human power over it. This, of course, goes double for a shapeshifter, who is able to change identities at will and protect itself. This shows that the puka offers an earnest trust to the human it chooses to assist. So the plant companion of the puka is Time, and the crystal companion is Peridot. All right, I like that. So I am a benevolent puka, all right? And I have warned you that today there is danger, okay? You're under attack, all right? You are under severe psychological attack, and maybe even a physical attack, okay? But I just want you to know, just take the necessary precautions to protect yourself. Now is the time for defense. You need to be on the defensive motive, all right, y'all? Okay. Good. Bueno! Man, I feel good. I feel good today. This is new, but I like this Twitter live stream. You know, I said I was going to go live every day, like 2 days, 2 weeks and 2 days ago. So here I am. I'm going to do it. I'm a paying member of Twitter, so I'm an official member of Twitter/X. Yeah. Still not sucking up to Elon Musk. X? I mean, how? You can say tweet. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to X? Oh, man. I mean, you didn't think it through when you made that name change, Musk. You didn't think it through, man. But, and now you've made your problem all of our problems, so thanks. Okay. So, this is going to be a specific message about a romance in your life. So, what is the next right thing for you to do regarding a romance in your life? What is the next right thing for you to do regarding a romance in your life? Okay, let's see. Iris. Okay. This is actually a blank card, but Iris is communication. That's what it is. You need to communicate openly, freely, and honestly. All right, with the person you love. All right. That's the next right action. You need to communicate honestly, openly. You need to have an open channel of communication. All right. Okay. Next we have this is the Dark Oracle that I got on Mercari the other day. I'm just saying, heed this warning. But let's see what else do we need to know. Please thank you for clarifying the Puka card. Thank you for clarifying the Puka card. Okay. Floating in the storm. Wow, look at that card. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so I am also under attack, just FYI. But if you two are under attack, guys, we are floating in the storm. Okay, we are floating in the storm. We are going with the flow. Like, we are the storm. Okay, so continue. Just float in the storm. Just let your body move. Release resistance and allow. There you go. All right, and finally, to close out the reading, we're getting a message from the Inferno. Yes, Dante's Inferno, okay? So here we are. We are getting a message. What is the message from Dante's Inferno as we are floating in the storm? Okay. Welcome, respite! Hell yes! Okay. Welcome, respite. As we're floating in the storm, we are getting, and with the mischief, we now can experience welcome respite. So who are my A students here? Who knows what respite is? Who knows what respite is? All right, just drop it in the comments if you know what respite is. All right. If you know what the meaning is. It just means shelter, essentially. Okay? So, welcome respite, or welcome shelter. I welcome shelter into my life. All right, so it says, the guide and I into that hidden road now entered to return to the bright world, till I beheld through a round aperture some of those beauteous things which heaven doth bear. Thence we came forth to re-behold the stars. Wow. Having passed through all the darkness and terror of the underworld, Dante and Virgil climb out of the abyss and once again see a sky filled with stars. This is the most joyous card in the deck. It both signifies that victory is on the horizon and recognizes the harrowing experience you had getting to this place. You have been shaped by your tribulations. Do not turn from your path. Strive just a little further, and you will achieve what you set out to do, and you will have absorbed all the wisdom of the difficult odyssey you embarked upon. This card also reminds us to share the gifts that we have earned with others, teaching what we have learned and making our journey a beacon for them to follow in the darkness. All right, that says it all, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.